Alright, so this is a not so awesome review for Batman and Robin Volume 1 Born to Kill from the New 52. And first thing I want to say about this book is I really, really like the art. It's really definitely one of my favorite things about the book, aside from the actual story itself, which is good because, you know, the story and the art kind of go together, so that would make sense. Like, see, there's like a real... just the artist here, definitely like him. What is his name? Patrick Gilson? I think that's how you pronounce it. Written by Peter J. Tomias, something like that. I butcher names. I can't read them. But it's a good book. Well, obviously it's focused on Batman and Robin and their relationship at the moment, which is strained. You know, Robin is still used to killing people, and Batman, obviously, he doesn't kill. That's what he does. And so basically, you know, they're going through some stuff, and what happens is this other, I guess you can call him a vigilante, villain, shows up in Gotham and kills some people right off in the beginning, but they're not good people, they're bad people. But, you know, to Batman, a murderer is a murderer, so he basically finds out who it is almost right away because he kind of shows himself to Bruce in person. They have this relationship that apparently goes back years to when he was training to be Batman. And the guy doesn't like Bruce at all. And here's a picture of him, or kind of a picture, you know. Let's see if I can find a better one. But see, the art, too bad it's like in the middle and it's a hardcover book, because that looks awesome up until it gets to that crease. But let's see, there's a good picture. So he knows who he is. You know, he's calling him by his name right here, Morgan. He goes by Nobody. And yeah, he basically trained with his dad and him back in the day. And he starts talking to Bruce about, you know, why don't you kill these people? There's like a part where he talks about the Joker and a few other people saying, you know, you saw it in their eyes, they're murderers when you first caught them. You know, you should have killed them. But, you know, he doesn't want to do that. It's just how it is. And it's a really good story. You know, on top of all that happening, Damian doesn't really trust his dad all that much because he doesn't tell him everything. And I believe there's actually a part where he's asking Bruce about Morgan, Nobody, and he doesn't want to tell him. And it kind of pisses Damian off because it's like, you don't trust me. And then I think he starts telling him to, like, stay, you know, out of the streets until he takes care of him, which obviously Damian doesn't listen because he's Damian. And it gets crazy from there. I don't like spoiling things, so I'm not going to tell you, you know, exactly everything that happens. But it is definitely a good read, especially if you like Damian as Robin. Volume 2 is out, so eventually I'll get that and review it. But like I said, Volume 1, definitely good. If you like the characters, get it. The art is great. The story is pretty darn good. It's not like the other Batman ones where you gotta get the next volume to conclude the story. The story for this one pretty much ends in this one, so that's another good thing. Is it a good jumping on point? I wouldn't know. But I guess because I haven't really read anything from Damian up until this point, I'm sure there's something I'm leaving out. You know, if you want to see what's in the back, it's always just concept art and stuff. Let's see if I can go through it. That's, again, see, I just love the art in this series. Again, it's just really, really nice. And without giving any much more away, there is kind of like, I wouldn't say a mystery, but like what's going on kind of thing, kind of questioning. You know how it's, yeah, I mean, like deep down, you know how something ends up in the comic book world. I guess you could say, like in the story, you can kind of see where it's going, but you're not sure at some points. So the story is really good in that way, and like I said, I would recommend it to anyone who likes Batman and Robin. Volume 2, like I said, I'm pretty sure is already out, and yeah, I am getting the series as it comes out, even though now it is no longer Batman and Robin, and has not been that great lately, sadly. So that's a disappointment, but go back, do read this. It's good. That's the best I can say. Hope you enjoyed this review. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Or, if you don't like it, that's fine with me. It's why it's not an awesome review. And I will see you next week with a review probably on Batman Incorporated. Why? Because, again, habit. So, alright then. Bye.